Our t-shirt brand, our collective statement wear is attached to the centralized message of the LLC. This is the process. Pray without ceasing. Vote as a tribute to our ancestors and our children's future. Advocate for real, lasting policy change. Agitate through direct action. Educate our children about the past that brought us here to the present and on into the future. Boycott, because we ain't playing. We mean your business.
Good morning, Sonny. This is a new little content I'm adding. I don't know how far it's going to go, but it's called Sunday Moment. It pretty much is going to be readings from Meditation of the Heart from Dr. Howard Thurman. Let's see where it leads. Good morning. This is Randi Leffall from Randy's Rant with the Sunday Moment. Some 60 years ago today, Dr. Martin Luther King marched on the March on Washington took place. And it was a march for freedom, a march for jobs, and a march for justice. And as always, as I've told you, Dr. King was a great reader of Dr. Howard Thurman. And this morning's reading is just as Dr. King talked about having a dream and keeping the dream alive. And so many people sacrificed their time and their lives for us to sit here today as African Americans and have this sense of freedom. So this morning's reading is called Keep Alive the Dream in the Heart. As long as a man has a dream in his heart, he cannot lose the significance of living. It is a part of the pretensions of modern life to traffic in what is generally called realism. There is much insistence upon being practical, down to earth. Such things as dreams are wont to be regarded as romantic or as a badge of immaturity or as an escape hatch for the human spirit. When such a mood of attitude is carefully scrutinized, it is found to be made up largely of pretensions, in short, of bluff. Men cannot continue to live if the dream in the heart has perished. It is then that they stop hoping, stop looking, and the last embers of their anticipation fades away. The dream in the heart is the outlet. It is the one with the living water welling up from the very springs of being, nurturing and sustaining all life. When there is no dream, the life becomes a swamp, a dreary, dead place, and deep within a man's heart begins to rot. The dream need not be some great and overwhelming plan. It need not be a dramatic picture of what might or must be someday. It need not be a concrete outpouring of a world-shaking possibility of sure fulfillment. Such may be important for some, but such may be crucial for a particular moment of human history. But it is not in these grand ways that dream nourishes life. The dream is the quiet persistence in the heart that enables man to ride out the storms of his churning experiences. It is the exciting whisper moving through the aisles of his spirit, answering the monotony of limited days of dull routine. It is the ever-recurring melody in the midst of broken harmony and harsh discords of human conflict. It is the touch of significance which highlights the ordinary experiences, the common event. The dream is no outward thing. It does not take its rise from the environment in which one moves or functions. It lives in the inward part. It is deep within, where the issues of life and death are ultimately determined. Keep alive the dream, for as long as man has a dream in his heart, he cannot lose the significance of living. I thank you this morning so much for listening to the words of Dr. Howard Thurman, and to keep the dream alive for all of those people 60 years ago who sacrificed so much for us. This is Randi Leffall with the Sunday Moment. Thank you.
Symbols give us our identity, our self-image, our way of explaining ourselves to ourselves and to others. Symbols, in turn, determine the kind of stories we tell, and the stories we tell determine the kind of history we make and remake. Quotation Mary Robinson. Making a statement in 2023 is about living in a world unbound by prejudice or persecution. Live life freely. Make a nonviolent attempt to broaden your social discourse. Open one's eyes to the plagues which bastardize our society. Our t-shirt brand, our collective statement wear, is attached to the centralized mission of the LLC.